students, a very good evening to everybody right there. Welcome to the very session, guys. My name is Preksha Sharma, your English educator at Unacademy, and I give you all a very warm welcome to the very session, which is going to be a continuation of what we did yesterday. So today we are going to deal with the rest part of the poem, The Road Not Taken. I hope that you all have understood the poem well. I hope that you have studied the poem as well, because it's really, really important that you take it a bit more seriously and you understand it. Okay, so hi and hello to everybody to the worry session, guys. Just welcome to the worry session. I hope the day went well and the evening is going amazingly good as well. Okay, so in this particular session, guys, we are gonna have a lot of important things for everyone right there. Make sure that you all are listening to me very carefully and you all are letting your friends also know about the given session so that all of them can attend and they can do well about this. Okay, so please make sure that you guys are enjoying the session as well. Alrighty, kindly share the link with all your friends, everybody. Okay, so let's get started, everyone. So what exactly is the topic of the very class? The road not taken. Okay, so this is going to be the lesson 2. Just to make sure. Hey there, hi dear. Please make sure that you are sending the link with to all your friends. Okay, because the more the students are, they'll be understanding it well and they won't be finding any problem in dealing with it. Okay. Alrighty. So everyone, let's get started with the very poem. Okay, I'm definitely going to ask you all certain questions so that I would come to know that yes, you all have understood well. Hey Shivraj, hi dear, hello, welcome to the worry session. I hope that you're gonna understand everything in detail and you're gonna enjoy the session as well. Okay, alrighty. So moving ahead, my name is Preksha Sharma. I'm sure that you guys are aware of my name. I've done Masters in English from Delhi University and I've been guiding a lot of students for the past few years to be like literally amazing in the communication skills and to score good marks in the academics. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to help you guys as well. All right. Hey Shrey, hi dear. How have you been? How were your examinations? I hope that you really did so good in your examination. Okay, everybody. So making a move ahead, guys, this is my aim that I want to tell you all and I want to teach you all about the very basics of English, that you understand the English from the very core of it. Okay, your communication becomes so good and you score really good marks in your examination as well, because that is the basic motive that we all have. Okay, that is a very basic thing that we all must be aware of. Alrighty, now moving ahead, everybody, we have got a Telegram channel, which is literally one of the very interesting channels. Why? Because herein you'll be getting the update related to all the upcoming sessions without any miss. Okay, so please make sure that you are definitely joining this particular group, because whatever sessions the educators are planning for you, you'll get an update on this for the same. Okay, everybody. So let's get ahead, everyone. The special classes, guys, the special classes are very interesting because all these classes, they are the free classes. You all can enter into the class, okay, by using the code PSH10. All you need to do is you'll just have to download the app, and after downloading the app, you can you can just search for my name, that is Preksha Sharma, and then you will have to follow me. Once I'll schedule any class, you will be getting an update for the same. Okay, so please make sure that you're doing that and you're not missing any update from my end. All right, people, I hope that's understandable to everybody. Okay, now what is another thing that you all can learn live from your favorite educators for free? You all can engage with the educators via polls and you all can clear your doubts in the live special class. So for the top special class, you can always visit the links which is given in the description below. Alrighty, you can do that. Hey, awesome. Hi, JP Yadav. Hello, guys. The session is especially for all the grade 9 aspirants, guys. Okay, if you belong to grade 10, then you have got like there is nothing for you guys to do here. Okay, moving ahead, all the grade 10 aspirants here in, like, you all will have a class, okay, right at 8 p.m. all right in the night. I'm gonna deal with the important questions of dust of snow and fire and ice. You all can make use of my code PSH10 in order to land your flight directly into my class. Okay, so you all can do that. Make sure that you are definitely entering into the class, because I will be covering up all the questions which are really important from your examination point of view. Hey Shashank, hi Saurabh, hi guys, welcome to the very class. Okay, Hey everybody. Okay, now moving ahead, guys. I have got an exclusive plus course for you all. It's a complete course on English literature. This is for all the class 10 students. Okay, for the very batch 2022-23 for the boards. And I had taken the very first class. Okay, the very first class was being taken on 16th May. Now the course has begun and the timing is 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. All right, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are the days. So go ahead accordingly. Alrighty. Okay, yes, JP Yadav, we will solve all your doubts as well. You can definitely be there in the classes. If you have got any doubts, we are definitely going to consider them as well. Hey, Pinkesh, hi dear. Welcome to the very class. Yes, yes, JP Yadav. All right. So, guys, make use of the code PSH10 and just go ahead with the subscriptions. It will give you all 10% discount. Okay, and taking the subscription doesn't mean that you will have an access only to English. No, you would have an access to the other subjects as well. Okay, whatever courses are being offered by the other teachers. Hi Prachi, hi Shashank, hello Harsh, hi Anandi, hello everybody. बेटा रिदिमा मेंटी कल होगी, कल शाम को 5 बजे मेंटी होगी, ठीक है। कल सुबह 11 बजे भी एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सेशन है जहाँ पे मैं स्पेलिंग्स और आपका ये करवा रही हूँ, स्पेलिंग्स और स्पेलिंग्स के साथ साथ मैं करवा रही हूँ आपकी ये pronunciation also. So that's gonna be an amazing session. Don't miss that. Okay, that's gonna be for your good. So make sure that you are becoming a part of it. Alrighty. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna come up. Okay, okay, Prachi, not a problem. All right, Shivraj. Thank you, dear Shivraj. Now, moving ahead, the road not taken. Okay, this is the lesson 2. We did the lesson 1. I mean, the first two stanzas we had done yesterday. This is now the next two stanzas that we are gonna deal with. Okay, so I'm not gonna move ahead unless and until you guys are going to tell me what did we study in the last class. Okay, what is it that you all understood in the very last class? Okay, come on. In the comment section, The Road Not Taken was written by Robert Frost area, in which he was talking about the choices of life. Life, it's not lives, okay? That's lives. He's talking about the choices of life, okay? That's absolutely correct, okay? That is also one of the very good things. So now just tell me everyone what exactly is the right answer. Okay, okay, Prachi, yes. So yeah, tell me what do you see in the given chapter? You all know about this chapter, okay? It's not something that is not known to you. So you guys just let me know in the comment section what is this particular poem. I'm sorry, I use the term chapter. It is poem, okay? So what exactly is being given in this particular poem? All right, JP Yadav, I'm gonna tell you all that, okay? Lesson 1, the fun they had, we had already done, dear. We are already done with it, okay? We have done it. We even had the mentee on it. Now we are doing the poem The Road Not Taken. So first tell me what is there. I mean, what did we study? What is it all about? Though in this session also I'm gonna tell you about the setting and the title as well. I told you all yesterday as well so that it gets revised. Okay, about making decisions. Very good, Ritima. So you guys are aware of it. All right, so let's get started with it. Okay, so now I'm continuing it from the very first two stanzas. Okay, in the very first two stanzas, what did we see? That the poet is there and he's standing on the on a fork. Okay, he's standing at a diversion wherein he needs to take a decision whether he should take the first road or he should take the other road. All right, he chooses the one which is less traveled by the people. Okay, and that basically means that he has left the another opportunity and he has chosen one of the opportunities which is totally different from what people usually choose. Okay, so this is a symbol of what? This is a symbol. Like choosing the two different paths basically symbolize choosing the different opportunities in your life or coming across the different opportunities in life. And being the one person, you cannot opt all the opportunities or both the opportunities that are reflected right in front of you. You have to just go ahead with single opportunity. And therein we see that the poet is a little regretful about this, that he has only one single opportunity and no other opportunity for himself. All right, yes, we should always be walking on one single road, like we should be taking a one single opportunity. But broadly, it talks about the art of decision making, because once you decide something, it decides the entire course of your life, like how your life is going to be. I decided myself I want to be a teacher of English, and that's how I have shaped my career now, and I'm happy with it. All right, maybe I wanted to be a teacher, but like somebody told me or brainstormed me, wherein I decided to become an engineer. Maybe I would not have done good in the field of engineering. Why? Because I have got my skill of teaching. So that is what the given thing is all about. The road not taken basically refers to the opportunity that is being lost by the poet, and due to which he had lived a total different life in which he was totally satisfied. Okay, so that is what we are now going to continue with. Alrighty, hey Saroj, hi dear. Dear, okay, there is two choices in life and we cannot choose both. Yeah, there are, you are absolutely right that there are the two choices in life and we cannot work on both the, and we cannot choose both the things. Now moving ahead, talking about Robert Frost. Okay, I had talked about it yesterday also. I'm again gonna talk about this because I want all of you to remember that we do not get the direct questions. ओके आपके एग्जाम में कोई भी डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा, आपसे एक पोएट के बारे में डायरेक्टली कुछ नहीं पूछा जाएगा, बायोग्राफी के बारे में डायरेक्टली नहीं पूछा जाएगा, बट वेन एवर यू आर answering any question you may need to have some knowledge about it, okay, because the knowledge of the very knowledge that is there with you, okay, can help you, okay, to give an answer to a question which is a long answer question, or maybe to an answer which is actually a short answer question, but somewhere you need to relate it critically or you need to analyze it with the important information. Is that clear to everyone? Yes. So herein, okay, like he was born in the year 1874 and he died in the year 1963. This is what you need to remember. Just an added piece of information for all of you. Okay, don't be worried. No direct question is going to be there in your examination. Then he was born in San Francisco, but later he moved to Massachusetts. Okay, he is famous for his realistic depiction. Real, again, I am saying this to all of you. Realistic basically means real. Depiction means to show. Locales basically refer to what? Locales basically refer to the surroundings. Okay. And identities basically refer to the human beings. Okay. And themes of New England basically refers to the fact that were going on in the New England. So Robert Frost is like broadly known for showing the things that people used to do. Okay. Guys, Robert Frost is one of the poets who had written a lot of poems after the World War, okay, post-World War. So there were a lot of bad activities that were going on in the world. There were a lot of like selfish things that were being done by the people, okay, and those things were not being appreciated by the poet, and that is why he used to depict, he used to show the real things around him. In the given poem, The Road Not Taken, this is not something fiction. Instead, he is talking about something very important. There's a meaning which is written beneath the words that you see right in the text. Okay, there is a word behind it. Alrighty, JP Yadav, no problem, dear. Hi, Vidisha. Hello, dear. When will be the other subjects will start? Shivra, the other subjects are going to start soon. Okay, since your boards were going on, no, so that is why it was taking a little bit of time. But now, like it is soon going to be started. Okay, don't be worried about it. Yeah, he's an American poet. Hey, Vidisha. Hi. Hello. So that's what we see, guys. We see that there is a meaning beneath the words that he has written. So he always used to talk about the real stuff. So in the poem, he has also talked about a real thing. And what is that? He has talked about the fact that it is very important to understand that you cannot take or both all the opportunities that you have in front of you, but you should be able to take a wise decision for yourself, because the decision making power is literally one of the very important powers, and also decision is one of the important things that shapes your entire life. Okay, that's what he is telling us. All right, so in a way, he's saying that how the people they used to take the decisions. Like there was a person. Basically, he himself is sorry, he is talking about himself that like he had some other opportunity, but no, he had chosen the profession of poet. Okay, of being a poet, which is not being chosen by a lot of people. So he had chosen a path which is not being opted, which was not being opted by a lot of people, which was not being traveled upon by a lot of people. Okay, so the path he had chosen was totally different from the crowd. So we see that he had an independent spirit, he had a free spirit. All right, he was not ready to follow the crowd. Instead, he wanted to build his own identity. Okay, please understand all these things. All right, hey Divanshi. Hi dear, a very good evening. All right, so the writer is basically an American writer. Okay, he's an American writer. He is a realistic writer. He always used to write about the realistic things. Okay, he didn't used to believe so much in fiction. That was not his style. He was a very realistic writer. Also, he had rarely written in free verse. This is very important. What do you mean by free verse? Free verse basically means the blank verse. Okay, and what do you mean by the blank verse? Blank verse means when there is no rhyme scheme. So what does rhyme refer to? Rhyme refers to the musical effect in a poem. So this is what it is all about, that there is no rhyme scheme in the given poem. Okay, so that is what you will have to keep in your mind. That is what you have to keep in your mind, that he is one of the poets who didn't used to write in the free verse. Instead, there used to be a rhyme scheme in his poem. So, if at any point you are stuck thinking that what exactly is the rhyme scheme that has been used by him, so don't think that he had written in blank verse. Okay, because you have this piece of information that he had rarely written in blank verse. Okay, so he became the most famous poet of, sorry, and also he used simple traditional style of writing. So his writings, they were not too too complicated. Okay, his writings were very simple. He didn't used to write in any exotic word, or he didn't used to write in difficult word. The language was very simple. It could have been understandable by anybody. Okay, so please keep this in your mind. Hi, Vidisha. I'm very well. Thank you so much, Shashank. A very good evening. Hey, Fatima. Hello. Hi, dear. Suranjan, the science classes are going to be started soon, okay? Soon. And the decision taken by the most play. Yeah, Prachi, absolutely correct. Vikram, hi, good evening. Okay, can you explain this poem in the poetic? Devanshi, that's what I'm doing, dear. Yesterday, the first part of the poem was being done. All right, you can watch the video. It's available on the channel Unacademy 9 and 10 itself. And this is the second part of the poem I'm doing. All right, so please make sure that you're understanding everything and you're listening to me very carefully without a miss. So you're good to go for your exam on Monday, okay? You're gonna have good marks. Now, moving ahead, okay, all right, JP Yadav. Now, he became the most famous poet of his time and is the only poet to receive 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry. So, this is one of the major things that you all must keep in your mind, that he was the most famous poet of his time. Okay, and he is the only poet, okay, who had received 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry. So, you have to keep this in your mind. It's really important. Okay, and Pulitzer Prize is one of the very greatest and one of the very important prizes, okay, when it comes to poetry. Now, moving ahead, theme, everybody. What exactly is the theme of this poem? I'm again reiterating something so that you all understand this. I don't know how many of you were there in the class that I taken up yesterday. Hey, Vikram, hi. Okay, so there are certain things that you should always keep in your mind. Theme of the poem should be clear to you. Setting in the title should be clear to you. Okay, these are the things that you should pay concentration upon. Then the deeper analysis should be there. Okay, there should be the deeper analysis that you understand. Then of course the rhyme scheme should be clear to you, that what is the rhyme scheme that is being used in the poem. With that, the figures of speeches, okay, that is also very important. The figures of speech should also be clear to everyone right there. Okay, all these things are very important. Do not take them lightly. Okay, you should be able to justify the title well. Okay, so these are the important things that you should keep in your mind. Do not go in your examination with the summaries or reading the summaries and writing the summaries in your answers. No teacher is ever going to give you a mark for that. All right, please remember that. Is that clear to everybody? Now, what exactly is the theme, everybody? Let's get started with it. What exactly is the theme? The poem, The Road Not Taken. Okay, what is it offering? It is telling you a great perception. Perception basically refers to the thinking, that you're thinking a lot in the process of decision making. You know, decision is one of the very important aspects in our life. Like if you want to take a decision regarding your life, your career, your wedding, or anything, your trip, or anything, okay, due to which your career is going to be set, then you will definitely be like giving a lot of thinking for it. And that's what the given poem is talking about. It is talking about the fact that a lot of thinking is being involved into the process of decision making. That means in order to take a decision, it is important that you think before it. Okay, do not come across any impulsive decision. That's gonna be wrong. Is that clear to everybody? Yes. Is this clear to everyone? Are you all understanding this? So now we see the traveler at the crossroads of the diverging roads, as in the road which is like, actually, what is the another word of diverging? What do you mean by diversion? Diversion, right? Diversion basically means dividing. Okay, dividing roads, यानी कि दो अलग अलग रास्ते निकल रहे हैं. That is what we see. Is that clear? कि दो अलग अलग रास्ते निकल रहे हैं, उसको आप क्या बोलोगे कि वहां पे डाइवर्शन हो रहा है. तो जो ट्रेवलर है, जो स्पीकर है, जो पोएट है, वो एक ऐसी जगह पे खड़ा है जहां से दो रास्ते निकल रहे हैं. और वो क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? जो ट्रेवलर है वो क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? ट्रेवलर रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है कोई भी इंडिविजुअल पर्सन. Okay, any individual person who has to take a decision in his or life is being represented by this traveler, and how he goes past through any decisive movement in his or her life's journey. Decisive movement basically refers to the moment of taking decision. Okay, the moment of taking decision. That's what it is talking about. Alrighty. So now this is what the given poem is telling us. It is telling us that if a person is stuck at a particular position, or if a person is standing somewhere and is looking at the different opportunities that are right in front of him. Okay, so that is what the speaker represents. Also, he is showing that when you need to take a decision, okay, so that is the moment which is a very heavy moment, because you need to leave one thing in order to acquire or possess the next thing. Is that clear to everyone? Partition or division? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that is absolutely correct. Alrighty. Is that clear? Moment of taking decision. Yes, Suranjan, that is absolutely right. Did you all understand this? Did you all understand? Did you all understand this? Time is not measured by the passing of the year, but why one does what one feel and what one achieve. Very good. That's right. Hey, Anshu, idea. Very good. All right. Now moving to the next thing. His decision or choice of future action is of great importance, as his future depends upon it. All right. So his basically refers to what? A human being. All right. A human being, a person, okay, who needs to take a decision in order to do well in life. Okay, so that is what we see, that a human being or a choice of future action, I mean that what are you going to do in the future, it is of great importance. Okay, that means that it is of real great importance. Why? Because the future, the entire future sits on your decision. Whatever decision you're going to take, that totally depends upon the way you are going to just sorry, that totally depend, like whatever decision you are going to take, that is very very important, and on it depends upon your and on it depends upon your entire life. Okay, so the poet, now see, a comma is there and a comma is there. I have written the name Robert Frost in between because I am here talking about the poet. So Robert Frost is the poet, and what is he doing? The poet Robert Frost, through this poem, यानी कि इस poem के द्वारा, asserts the importance of the right decision at the right time. Asserts is basically showing. All right, and he is making this so clear that it is very important in life that you have the ability and the capability of taking a wise decision at the right time. I mean, at the time when it is actually needed to be taken. Okay, is that clear? Yellow woods, शिवराज बेटा मैंने कल आपको बताया, yellow woods basically refer to your jungle, ठीक है, forest. Like woods basically refer to your forest. Okay, all right, and it is yellow. Why? Like because all the leaves, they have turned yellow because of the autumn season, and they have fallen on the floor. Okay, that is why it is referred to as yellow woods. And there are some of the like leaves, they are definitely there on the trees as well. So because of the autumn season, the leaves, they are turning into the yellow leaves. Okay, that is what you have to remember. I hope that's clear, Shivraj. All right, Vikram, the moral of the poem is very, very clear. It is talking about the fact that it is important to take the right decision at the right time, because on your decision depends the rest of your life. That's what the moral of the given poem is. All right, and jungles referred here. No, Divanshi, it is not maybe. It is definitely the forest and the jungle only. All right, but there is an autumn. Okay, sorry, but there is the season is the autumn season. Okay, and that is why the leaves, they are turning yellow, and the poet has referred to the very jungle as the yellow woods. Okay, whenever you diagonal, there is an extraordinary. Yes, Prachi, you are totally right about it. All right, the fun there, chapter one of Behave. Yeah, Vranda and Dishika. I've already done that, dear. I've taken up the class, okay, and I had conducted the mentee session also for the same, okay. So that's there on the very video. Alrighty. Sorry, that's there on the very channel. Check it out, okay. You'll find it. Okay, now moving ahead, everybody, setting. What do you mean by setting? Setting basically means that what exactly is the backdrop of your poem. I mean, where exactly the poem is being set, who all are present there, what exactly is the environment, what exactly is the surrounding. Is that clear to you? So what do we see here? We see the setting of the poem is in a forest in autumn. It's very, very important. Where is the forest set? It's the autumn season. Okay, that is Pajjad, right? After the leaves have begun to change color. So now the leaves have started changing their color. That's why we come to know this so clearly in your book, because there is a cut clear reference of the yellow woods. All right, that is how you come to know about it. Now, in the first three stanzas, what do we see? The speaker is remembering the forest. That means he is talking about the forest. See, the poem is not the very present scenario poem. The poet has become poet, and after becoming the poet, he is writing this poem wherein he is talking about his personal fact that he had lost one opportunity, he had left one opportunity, and now he is concentrating on the other opportunity which is there with him. All right, so the two roads they continue on from the folk. So there are two roads. Folk basically refers to the diversion. From here we have the diversion. All right, folk is the diversion. From here two roads are going in, and it refers to the process of making the decision to choose one rather than the other. So it is talking about the fact that he had chosen one thing, all right, that he has chosen the one road instead of the other road, and that is what the given poem here is talking about. Is that clear to everybody? Yes, making choices or decisions. That's a very right. Shivraj, my dear, I'm sorry. I'm not really aware of it. I have no info about it. Okay, is that clear? That the setting should be clear to you that there is a forest. Okay, the yellow words and the autumn season is going on. All right, this is clear. Okay, now coming to the title of the poem, which is again very important. I had explained it yesterday as well. I'm again doing it so that you guys are not at a miss of anything. What is the title of the poem? The title of the poem is a very important thing. Okay, it's an important role. Sorry, it holds an important role. Why? Because it gives the interpretation. Interpretation basically refers to the analysis. Okay, it gives the analysis, it provides us an understanding of the poem. All right, that is what it is providing us. Are you understanding? Are you all understanding this? We get the understanding. If I'm saying the road not taken, this is so reflective of the fact that there was a road which was not being opted. Right? You get that? ठीक है, एक रास्ता था जो हमने नहीं चुना, हमने दूसरा रास्ता चुना. Right? Do you all understand that? समझ आ रहा है ना ये बात कि यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? अब मैं बोल रही हूँ कि जो टाइटल है, देखो इंग्लिश में आपका जो चैप्टर होता है या आपका जो भी टॉपिक होता है, वट एवर द टॉपिक इज, वट एवर द चैप्टर इज, उसका मीनिंग बहुत अच्छे से आपको समझ आ जाता है उसका टाइटल पढ़ के. ठीक है, इंग्लिश में ये बहुत क्लियर होता है. आपको मैं प्रेपोजिशन बोलूँ या मैं रिपोर्टेड स्पीच बोलूँ या फिर मैं ये वाला चैप्टर का टाइटल बोलूँ, यू विल गेट द मीनिंग ऑफ द सेम जस्ट बाय लुकिंग एट द टाइटल ऑफ इट. Okay, so that is how you understand it. So here in the title is reflective of the fact that it is talking about the road which is not opted. But what happens is that at times a lot of students they write that the title means the road less traveled. ओके, द टाइटल इज ऑफन मिस्टेकन. मतलब ऐसा लिखा, मतलब बच्चे ऐसा लिख लेते हैं कि ये वो वाला रोड है विच इज लेस ट्रेवल. यहाँ पे यू आर चेंजिंग द एंटायर मीनिंग ऑफ द पोएम. You are completely writing the wrong title. द रोड लेस ट्रेवल का क्या मतलब होता है? एक रोड जिस पे ज्यादा लोगों ने सफर नहीं किया है, जिस पे ज्यादा लोग चले नहीं है, जिसको ज्यादा लोगों ने यूज नहीं किया है, मतलब बहुत कम लोगों ने यूज किया है, इसका ये मतलब है. लेकिन पोम कहीं से भी हमें ये नहीं बता रही कि एक ऐसा रोड की बात हो रही है यहाँ पे जिसपे लोग कम चले हैं. इंस्टेड ये एक ऐसी बात बता रही है कि जो छोड़ी गई और दूसरी चीज ऑप्ट की गई है. तो कभी भी अपने एग्जामिनेशन में भूल के भी ये मत लिख देना दैट द मीनिंग ऑफ द टाइटल ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर पोएम इज द रोड लेस ट्रेवल्ड. ओके, बट एक्चुअली इट इज वर्ड. लेकिन क्या है? द रोड नॉट टेकन. दैट मीन्स दैट यू हैव नॉट ऑप्टेड द रोड. Okay, you have not opted the road. This is very very important. All right, this is important to understand. If the title were, यहाँ पे were मैंने क्यों लगाया? क्योंकि मैं एक imaginary situation की बात कर रही हूँ. So Aditya, go ahead with your question. Okay, जब भी मैं एक imaginary situation की बात कर रही होती हूँ, like whenever you talk about an imaginary situation, of course you can go ahead with writing were, all right, because that is not the real thing. Instead, you are just imagining and you're just thinking about it. Okay. All right. So the road less travel. Okay, if the title were, अगर title होता तो road less travel. So what happened is the poem would have a different focus on non-conformity. मतलब कि जो poem का focus होता वो totally different होता, जो दे रखा है वो नहीं, उससे अलग होता. और व्हाट डज दैट मीन? टेकिंग द पाथ दैट अदर्स डोंट टेक, यानी कि वो वाला लेना रास्ता जो दूसरे लोग नहीं लेते हैं, मतलब कि बहुत कम लोग उस पे चले हैं, तो यहाँ पे ये मीनिंग गलत हो जाता। लेकिन बट द टाइटल द रोड नॉट टेकन फोकसेस ऑन व्हाट, ये किसकी बात कर रहा है? It focuses the poem on lost opportunities, guys. This is one of the very important meanings that you all will have to remember in the context of this particular poem, that it is talking about the lost opportunities, the opportunities that are being lost, the road that the speaker did not take. Okay, this is what it means. Nowhere it means that the road is less traveled. So please do not write such an answer in your examination, because no mark would be given if you are mentioning that it was the road which was less traveled. Okay, that's gonna be absolutely wrong. Okay, have I made sense to you guys? Did you all understand this? Have I made sense to you guys? Did you all understand? Everybody? Yes, in the comment section, please. Understood? The poet would be telling his future generation about his decision to travel. Yes, yes, yes. By the less traveled road. Right, right, right. That's very right. Okay, that's very right. All right, you can mention this, that he had taken up the road which was being less traveled. Okay, which was not being chosen by a lot of people. But you cannot say that the title means the road less traveled. That's gonna be absolutely wrong. Okay, so please be very clear about it. Alrighty, very good, everyone. Guys, tomorrow right at 5 p.m. I'm gonna take the Minty quiz of this very particular poem. Don't miss that. Alright, it's gonna be an important session. Okay, we are going to revise the entire thing. Okay, Prachi, no problem. Now we are moving towards the next stanza. I hope the title is clear, the setting is clear to everybody. Right, the title is clear, the setting is clear, and also the very theme is clear to everyone, because all these things, they are very, very important. Now, we are done with two stanzas already. I had explained you all it yesterday. Now, we are beginning with the third stanza. It says, and both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Now, this is one of the very important things that we are here talking about. See, the poet, like, he was so regretful right in the very first stanza when he said that he's sorry he couldn't travel both the roads, because he's just one single person. So there is a sense of sorrow which is being seen right at the beginning of the poem. All right. And now he's also giving the justification for choosing the road that he chose. And then he talks about the other road. Now, what do you mean by lay? Lay means when something is lying in a particular position. मतलब वहाँ पे होना. Okay, has he faced the difficulties for traveling the less traveled road, ma'am? No, Devanshi, no, he didn't. Okay, I'll give you a justification of the question that you asked in the next stanza. You'll get an answer for this. The second road, which was less traveled and harder than the first road. No, Shivraj, you're not going to use this term harder. कहीं पे भी ये नहीं बोला पोएट ने कि वो बहुत ज्यादा क्या कहते हैं तकलीफ से भरा रास्ता था. नहीं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. ओके, अभी मैं आपको आगे बताती हूँ, यूल अंडरस्टैंड. ओके, तो यहाँ पे क्या बोल रहा है पोएट? ट्रॉडन. ट्रॉडन का क्या मतलब होता है? टू सेट डाउन द फूट. अब मैं इसका आपको सिंपल सा मीनिंग बताती हूँ, ठीक है क्या? एंड बोथ दैट मॉर्निंग इक्वली ले, यानी कि जिस सुबह वो वहां खड़ा था और जहां से दो रास्ते निकल रहे थे, तो दोनों रास्ते एक जैसे लग रहे थे और वो वहां थे, ठीक है. इन लीव्स नो स्टेप है ट्रॉडन ब्लैक, तो यानी कि जो वहां पे जो पत्तियां थी, ठीक है, उस पे किसी के फुटप्रिंट्स नहीं थे, यानी कि वो वाला रोड ज्यादा लोगों ने चूज नहीं किया था. ओ आई केप द फर्स्ट फॉर अनदर डे, यानी कि इसने पोएट ने सेकेंड रोड चूज किया. कौन सा रोड? जो ग्रासी था. ओके, जो रोड ग्रासी था उसने वो चूज किया. कैसे पता चला मुझे? क्योंकि यहाँ पे ऑथर ने, पोएट ने एक एक्सप्रेशन बोला, ओ. Okay, oh, I kept the first for another day. So now, with a sense of grief, he says, exclamation आए end में. Exclamation का क्या मतलब है? That with a heavy heart. मतलब उसको मन नहीं है वो रास्ता छोड़ने का, लेकिन वो छोड़ रहा है. क्यों? क्योंकि वो इंडिपेंडेंट है, उसको खुद के डिसीजंस खुद लेने हैं. तो इसने बोला कि मैं फर्स्ट वाला, द फर्स्ट, यहाँ द बोला है, पर्टिकुलरली स्पेसिफाई किया है. कौन सा? पहला वाला. तो यानी कि पहले वाला रोड उसने छोड़ दिया, उसने सेकेंड रोड ऑप्ट किया. येट नोइंग हाउ वे लीड्स ऑन टू वे, मतलब पता होने के बावजूद उसने सेकेंड रोड ही लिया. उसने क्या बोला कि मैं फर्स्ट रोड पे कभी और आता हूँ, लेकिन उसको मन ही मन में ये बात पता है कि एक बार इंसान अपनी जिंदगी में कोई रास्ता अपना लेता है या चुन लेता है अपने करियर को लेके, फिर उस रास्ते से आगे और रास्ते निकलते चले जाते हैं, कभी भी कोई पीछे पलट कर नहीं आता है. ओके, आई डाउटेड इफ आई शुड एवर कम बैक। तो वो कह रहे हैं कि अब मुझे ये बात बहुत पता है कि रास्ते से आगे रास्ते निकल जाते हैं, तो मुझे ना अपने आप पे बहुत शंका है, मुझे अपने आप पे बहुत ज्यादा डाउट है कि क्या मैं वापस कभी इस रास्ते पे आ पाऊंगा। ऑल राइट, सो प्लीज नाउ मेक श्योर दैट यू अंडरस्टूड। समझ आया सिंपल मीनिंग? अब मैं आपको इंग्लिश में समझाती हूँ, देखो। द स्पीकर कंटिन्यूज टू वॉक डाउन द सेकेंड रोड। नाउ ही इज वॉकिंग ऑन द सेकेंड रोड. He sees that the fallen leaves were not trampled. Trampled basically means walked upon. Okay, he sees that the leaves were not walked upon, which means that no one else appears to have come that way yet, as there are no footprints. So trodden black का क्या मतलब है कि जो पत्तियां हैं, all right, the leaves that are lying on that path because of the autumn season, because all the yellow leaves, they are now falling on the path and they are lying there. So they are lying afresh there. There are no footprints on that. So trodden black means the to set down the foot. That means चलना. ओके, फुटप्रिंट्स, पैरों के निशान। और ब्लैक का मतलब ये हुआ कि जो लीव्स हैं वो काली नहीं पड़ी हैं, उस पे किसी ने पैर नहीं रखा, किसी ने पैर रखा होता तो वो काली पड़ जाती। दैट इज व्हाट इट सेज। ओके, so now he is saying there are no footprints. He feels that perhaps he will go down the other road another time. Okay, क्यों perhaps मैंने क्यों बोला? यहाँ पे डाउट वर्ड यूज किया है। डाउट का मतलब है कि यू आर नॉट श्योर। Okay, somebody is not sure. So what does he say? That like, yeah, Gautam, I'm gonna get that on community. Okay, I hope that you have joined the community, and that is on the app, and you can find the link which is given below. All right, and therein I'm gonna share this. Yes, he can never come back. So we see, but he may did not come back this way. So what does that mean? He's like that he's so aware of the fact that perhaps means maybe he will down, sorry, he will go down the other road. That means that he will take the first road some other day, but he may not even come back this way. वो कह रहा है लेकिन उसे पता है कि वो वापस नहीं आएगा. This represents the choice we make and decision we take in our lives that would never come undone. That means once you have taken a decision, that can't be undone again. Okay, because if it's a major decision, it will frame the it will frame the rest of your life. Okay, it will give a course to the rest of your life. So they are irreversible. Irreversible is something that can't be, okay, reversed. All right. Okay, this is what you have to keep in your mind. All right, that can't be reversed. So this is what you have to understand here, that both the roads were looking same to him. Okay, he was walking on the second road and he saw that the leaves, they were, he saw that nobody had trampled upon the leaves. All right, and he was thinking that he would choose the first road some other day. But in the deep down, he was aware of the fact that the ways, okay, they lead to the other ways. All right, and he was doubting that he should ever come back. Okay, clear? Shayad, not sure, perhaps, yes, yes. Is that clear to everybody? समझ आया? Right? So literary devices, everybody. Third stanza, A B A A B rhyme scheme चल रही है. इस poem में जो rhyme scheme चल रही है वो ये ही चल रही है. Learn कर लो. Quintain है यहाँ पे. Quintain क्या होता है? 5 line stanzas. आप जितने भी stanzas इस poem में देखोगे, they are all 5 lines. Okay, so please remember that. ओके, मेटाफर यहाँ पे है थर्ड स्टेंजा में, वे बोला गया है. वे इज बेसिकली अ पाथ which is depicting the life journey. So basically metaphor is when you are comparing something with something without using the terms like or as. So there is an indirect comparison, that is what your metaphor is. ठीक है, जब आप कुछ indirectly compare करते हो, वे का क्या मतलब होता है? यहाँ पे उन्होंने क्या बोला, that I yet knowing how way leads on to way. तो ये जो वे है ये मेटाफोरिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन है किस चीज का? लाइफ की जर्नी का. ठीक है, सो द वे, वहां पे जो पाथ है, द पाथ हैज बीन कंपेयर टू द जर्नी ऑफ लाइफ. ऑल राइट, सो दैट्स व्हाट यू गाइस नीड टू रिमेंबर. ओके, पैराफ्रेज होता है कि आप उसको नॉर्मली एक क्या कहते हैं, 3-4 लाइंस में छोटा सा पैरा बना के आंसर दो, उसको पैराफ्रेजिंग बोलते हैं. ठीक है, नाउ इमेजरी दी गई है. पहली 2 लाइंस ऑफ द थर्ड स्टेंजा ऑल्सो लेट रीडर्स टू विजुअलाइज, ओके, इन डिटेल. अब आपको जब ये सब चीजें आपको दिख रही है, मैं कह रही हूँ कि पत्ते गिर रहे हैं, पत्ते रास्ते पे गिर रहे हैं, सो व्हाट डू यू डू? यहाँ पे जैसे पत्ते गिर रहे हैं तो आप क्या देख रहे हो? ठीक है, इट इज बेसिकली एन इमेजिनेशन दैट्स रनिंग एट द बैक ऑफ योर माइंड. तो जब आप विजुअलाइज करने लग जाते हो, उसको हम इमेजरी बोलते हैं. All right, when you are visualizing, you always imagine it. Okay, then we have consonants. What is consonants? And that has made all the difference. तो यहाँ पे आपके पास क्या आएगा? आपके पास जो आ रही है sound and a sound आ रही है. Okay, a sound आपकी आ रही है. So whenever you, sorry, not a sound. I'm so sorry. Just a minute, guys. All right. Here in consonants is there because we have got the consonant sound which is there with us. All right. Just a minute. Yeah. We have the consonant sound which is there with us already, and you have to be very clear about that, that what exactly is the consonant sound that is coming up for all of you. You see the D sound which is there and made, okay, and difference. All right. So the D sound is basically the consonant sound which is there running in. Alrighty. Now, figure of speech, everybody, keeping the other way for another day is basically a figure of speech. Okay, wherein the poet expresses his desire to take the other way someday. Keeping the other way for another day. Alright, this is one of the figures of speeches. That means, alright, yeah, without vowel sound, Divyanshi, that is right. Basically, beta, a consonance is something wherein there is a repetition of the consonants, alright, in between the letters, but never at the start, okay? Now, symbolism is there, everybody. The third stanza is again symbolizing the journey of life. In this particular poem, I want to make it clear to everybody that symbolism, all right, and metaphor is running throughout. You need to remember it clearly. Okay, please keep it in your mind. So again, we have got the symbolism here, which is here, it's talking about the journey of life. So it talks about the choices that we get and the decisions that we make in our lives. Okay. Now the analysis of this very particular stanza. Understand it clearly. In this particular stanza, poet says that when he came upon the roads during his travels, which symbolizes the course of his life, both roads were covered in autumn leaves that no step had trodden black. So what do we see? देखो बच्चों, एनालिसिस आप लोगों को जरूर से आना चाहिए. द रीजन बीइंग, जब एक लॉन्ग आंसर क्वेश्चन आता है ना, वहां पे आप समरी नहीं लिख सकते हो. वहां पे आपको जो देना होता है वैल्यू बेस्ड क्वेश्चन, अगर किसी वैल्यू के बारे में बात कर रहा है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल की how what exactly is the importance of decision making in life, explain in the context of the poem The Road Not Taken. So therein you're not supposed to talk about the summary of the given poem. Instead, you have to talk about the analysis which I've written right here. All right, so that's how you should do. You should keep it mingled with some apart from your with some sort of an explanation along with the analysis. Okay, so learn it that way. Now, what do we see? कि पूरा यहाँ पे ऑटम के बारे में पता कर रहे हैं हम. ऑटम लीव्स हैं, ठीक है. क्यों? क्योंकि सारे में येलो लीव्स हैं, ठीक है. द मोर वॉकर्स देयर आर, द मोर ट्रैम्पल द लीव्स ऑन द पाथ बिकम्स. तो वहां पे येलो लीव्स हैं, ठीक है. येलो लीव्स क्या होती हैं? बेजान हो जाती हैं. ऑल राइट. सो अगर उस पे कोई उन पे कोई अगर ट्रैवल करता है तो वो ब्लैक काली पड़ जाती हैं. तो यहाँ पे ये बताया गया है कि अगर जितने ज्यादा वॉकर्स होंगे, ठीक है, जितने ज्यादा ट्रैवलर्स किसी रोड पे होंगे, उतनी ज्यादा काले पड़ेंगे पत्ते. बट ऐसा नहीं है, क्योंकि वो रोड जो था वो ग्रासी था, ठीक है. और वहां पे क्या था कि पत्ते पड़े हुए थे, तो यानी कि वहां पे कोई चला नहीं था. दैट इज वाई द पोएट चोज दैट रोड. एंड अगेन आई एम टेलिंग यू ऑल, इट शोड हिज फ्री स्पिरिट. ओके, इट शोड दैट ही इज इंडिपेंडेंट इन नेचर. ऑल राइट, कीप इट इन योर माइंड. Now moving ahead, then he declares that his decision is made. I mark the first for another day. Okay, that is what he says. Here the poet has used a figure of speech. All right. So in this usage by marking, it doesn't mean that he took something like marker or chalk. Okay. Basically, see, like he's keeping the first one for other day. So it doesn't mean that he is just giving it a mark that I would come some other day. No, this is basically he wants to designate. Okay, he is basically trying to say that once like he'll get an opportunity to come back, he will come back. It means that he might work. Might यहाँ पे क्यों यूज किया गया है? क्योंकि उसने खुद से बोला है doubted. All right, so doubt basically refers to your maybe situation, which is again equivalent to your perhaps situation. Okay, is that clear? So he says it means that he might walk on the first road someday. He then also tells that according to the way life goes, he may never take the same walk to the same folk again. That is the same diversion, leaving it forever untraveled. तो यानी कि उसने ये बोला कि अब वो दूसरे रोड पे आएगा, दूसरे उसने दूसरा रोड ले लिया, उसने पहला वाला छोड़ दिया है. तो ये saying कि उसको पता है deep down that he is never ever going to return back to the very first road, and hence he is leaving that opportunity, he is leaving that particular opportunity forever, and he is never ever going to take up that opportunity again, because now he is going to make use of the opportunity which he has chosen, and from there on he'll just go ahead in his life without looking back. Okay, clear? Right, clear? Yes. All right. Oh my God, there seems to be an issue with this. Anyway, guys, just ignore it. Let me just fix it for you guys. Just a moment, please. Okay, so here we are. Okay, yes. So now the stanza 4, everybody. We are done with the 3 stanzas, everybody. Okay, stanza 4. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere's ages and ages hence, two roads diverge in a word, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Now, this is a very important and the end of this particular poem. तो नाउ ही इज सेइंग कि मैं ये बात बता रहा होगा. शैल बी का क्या मतलब हुआ? हम फ्यूचर की बात कर रहे हैं. तो पोएट कह रहा है कि मैं फ्यूचर में ये बात बता रहा होगा एक एक किसके साथ? एक रिलीफ के साथ. विद अ साई. साई पता है क्या होता है? साई होता है जब आप एक एमिट करते हो, मतलब आप जब एक लंबी सांस छोड़ते हो, ये लंबी सांस लेते हो, ठीक है, जिससे कि आपकी जो ब्रीदिंग है, ऐसे अगर मैं लूं लाइक दिस, ओके, और एट टाइम्स यू नो यू कम फ्रॉम द मार्केट, यू लाइक थक गई मैं, ऐसे आप ऐसे करते हो ना, तो वो क्या है? वो एक साई ऑफ रिलीफ होता है. तो यहाँ पे जो पोएट साई ले रहा है, जो लंबी सांस ले रहा है पोएट, ओके, सो दैट इज बेसिकली अ साई ऑफ रिलीफ. इट इज नॉट अ साई ऑफ सैडनेस, दुख वाला नहीं, बल्कि ये सुख वाला है. सो आपका क्वेश्चन, आई थिंक समबडी दिवांशी यू आस्क्ड मी वेदर ही वाज हैप्पी और नॉट. यस, ही इज हैप्पी, ही इज रिलीव्ड एंड ही इज रिलैक्स. कह रहा है कि मैं ये अपने फ्यूचर में बता रहा होगा एक रिलीफ के साथ. आज से बहुत वर्षों बाद उसने बोला कि आज से बहुत वर्षों बाद में ये बता रहा होगा कि दो रोड्स थे जो ऐसे डिवाइड हो रहे थे जंगल में, एंड आई, ओके, यहाँ पे डैश आया, फिर से आई आया. क्यों? क्योंकि अभी फिर से डिस्क्राइब करेगा, ठीक है, कि मैंने कौन सा लिया. मैंने वो वाला रोड लिया था जिसपे कम लोग चले थे, और उसकी वजह से सारा डिफरेंस आया मेरी जिंदगी में. दैट मीन्स उसकी वजह से सारे चेंजेस आए मेरी जिंदगी में. और जो चेंज है वो नेगेटिव चेंज नहीं है, वो पॉजिटिव चेंज है. सो द पोएट इज नॉट एंडिंग द पोएम इन अ सैड टोन. Instead, he is very relieved, he is relaxed, and he is feeling happy about it. It's just that he is saying that whatever he is today, he is because of the decision he had taken, all right, at that moment in his life. And that due to that, he is living a peaceful and a happy life. Oh, and due to that, he is living a peaceful and a happy life. ओके, स्टेंजा होता है बेटा, जब एक पोम जब आप लिखते हो तो उसमें जो लाइंस, छोटी छोटी लाइंस होती हैं, एक के बाद एक के बाद एक के बाद एक, उसको स्टेंजा बोलते हैं. ऑल राइट, समझ आ गया? समझ आया? Yes, it's a very important question as well, Divanshi. Even if you would not have asked about it, I would have explained it. Okay. So now what does he say? He says that in the future he will take a deep breath and say that once upon a time he had reached such a point in his life. So there was one time, like there was one thing in his life where there were two options for him, and he traveled on that road which had been traveled upon by lesser number of people. So he had two options in front of him, and he had chosen the option which is not being chosen by a lot of people. Just because in the last paragraph it is mentioned that he took the road one less traveled by, it doesn't mean that the title means the road less traveled. Okay, मैंने ये बात आपको बहुत अच्छे से समझा दी है, भूल कर भी गलती मत करना, सीधा 0 मार्क्स मिलते हैं. ठीक है, प्लीज कीप दैट इन योर माइंड. हे श्रेया, ठीक है. So that decision of his decided his future. This is a very strong message for every reader. One should be wise and be careful. तो आपका जो moral आ रहा है वो यहाँ पे आ रहा है निकल के. क्या आ रहा है? कि आपको बहुत ज्यादा वाइज रहना पड़ता है, मतलब बहुत सूझबूझ के साथ, समझदारी के साथ, और बहुत ध्यान से आपको अपने चॉइसेस लेने होते हैं, मतलब चॉइसेस बनाने होते हैं लाइफ में, आउट ऑफ द ऑप्शंस जो आपको दिए जाते हैं. बिकॉज आवर फ्यूचर डिपेंड्स ऑन द चॉइस दैट वी मेक टुडे. क्योंकि आज जो डिसीजन लोगे उसके बेसिस पे कल को आपकी जिंदगी निर्भर करती है. आपकी पूरी जिंदगी आगे चलेगी ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द डिसीजन दैट यू गोना टेक टुडे. ऑल राइट, इज दैट क्लियर? Is that clear? Kapoor, the mentee is going to be taken tomorrow right at 5 p.m. Be right there. Okay, is that clear to you? Yes? Yes or no, guys? फटाफट से बता दो comment section में. You know so well that I give you all. I mean, I go ahead with my sessions only and only if you guys are telling me about it. All right, if you guys are giving me a confirmation about it. Okay, now moving ahead. The fourth stanza is the last stanza of this poem, and it also follows this scheme. Sorry, this rhyme scheme. So please make sure that you are clear about it, that this is something which has been followed in the entire poem. So make use of it. Repetition आपको दिखेगा somewhere ages and ages. Ages and ages को repeat किया गया है. क्यों? क्योंकि बता रहा है कि बहुत 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 वर्षों बाद आज से. ठीक है, क्योंकि वो इस बात को इस बात को एम्फोसाइज कर रहा है कि आज नहीं, लेकिन आज से बहुत सालों बाद मैं ये दुनिया को बता रहा हूँ, और दैट इज हियर वी सी द गिवन पोम. एसोनेंस यहाँ पे है, येट नोइंग हाउ वे लीड्स ऑन टू वे. ठीक है, आप यहाँ पे देखोगे ओ साउंड आ रहा है. ठीक है, and also you will see that herein we have got e sound also leads. Okay, so please make sure that you're understanding. Assonance is the repetition of the vowel sound in between the letters or at the end of the letter. Sorry, or at the end. Yes, then we have got the imagery. The last stanza led the readers to visualize about the future, when the poet will be old, and he would tell the choices he presented and the decision he made. So this is very important. Hi A to Z, hello, hi dear, welcome to the very session. Alrighty, so what is the critical analysis here? Is that clear? Guys, सबको पता चल गया figures of speeches? Yes. No, 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 Devanshi, no, not in this book. Okay, so critical analysis. The speaker says in the second stanza of the poem that after looking at the first road, he decided to take the other road as just as fair. Okay, by fair, the speaker could mean good and attractive. But here, what do we see? That in this particular stanza, the poet is trying to tell us that he would be like here when he mentions the sigh. Okay, so herein, basically, he is talking about the future. Okay, because he is imagining that he will tell the whole ordeal. Ordeal basically refers as that he will tell the whole circumstance. Okay, the whole conversation basically. Okay, the whole conversation. Okay, with a sigh. And here the sigh is not about the sadness. All right, there are different kinds of sighs, as I told you all. The most familiar is the sigh of sorrow or lamentation. मतलब जब आप दुख मना रहे होते हो, ठीक है, लेकिन यहाँ पे ये sigh of relief है. That is what I told you all. Here he is very much relaxed. He is relieved. Whatever he did it for his good, and for that matter, everything is going on well in his life. So the last part of the poem says, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So there is no indication of sorrow or regret in this statement. Instead, he is happy with his situation. The first and I is an unstressed sentence. That means यहाँ पे इतना ज़्यादा stress नहीं है. क्यों? क्योंकि ये indicate कर रहा है कि यहाँ पे despair नहीं है. It's not sorrow. All right. And you have to understand this, that which the case would be if there's been repetition both at the start of a line carrying sentences stress. लेकिन अगर ये बार बार बोला जाता तो हम वहाँ पे समझ पाते कि वो दुख की बात कर रहा है. But no, here it indicates the difference at the end of the last of the line is a good difference. Okay, it is not a bad difference. I mean एक नया change है, अच्छा वाला change है, बुरा change नहीं है. Preceded by a sigh of contentment, यानी कि जो change आया है उससे पहले एक रिलीफ मिला है, उससे पहले एक रिलीफ, ही फेल्ट रिलीव्ड. ओके, तो एक साई ऑफ कंटेंटमेंट है, यानी कि उसको एक सेटिस्फेक्शन है. ऑल राइट, और एक फुलफिलमेंट है कि जो मेरी जिंदगी है वो परफेक्ट है, वो अच्छे से बीत रही है. So Robert Frost knew precisely what in reader emotion he wanted to evoke. तो रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट ने बहुत अच्छे तरीके से पोम लिखी है, जहाँ पे स्टार्टिंग से एक सौरो का सीन बनाया था, जहाँ पे पोएट थोड़ा दुखी था कि उसने एक पर्टिकुलर रोड ऑप्ट नहीं किया, बट लेटर ऑन ही वाज वेरी हैप्पी एट द एंड, एंड दैट इज व्हाट ही इज टेलिंग दिस टू द रीडर. ओके, सो वी आर डन विद द पोएम. इज एवरीथिंग क्लियर टू एवरीबॉडी? डू यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन? Anyone, do you have any question? Tomorrow I'm gonna conduct a test for all of you right on YouTube right at 5 p.m. which is in the form of a Menti quiz. A lot of questions would be there. Make sure that you all are coming up prepared. Okay, if you haven't watched like the session that I taken yesterday, and like if somebody is missing the session that I'm conducting right now, then please make sure that you're watching it and you're meeting me tomorrow. All clear? Good, 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 guys. Alrighty. Okay, everybody, now I would like to tell you all about the special classes. You all can learn live from your favorite educators for free. You all can engage with the educators via polls. You all can clear your doubts in the live special classes. Okay, so for the top special classes, you can visit the link which is given in the description below. Okay, Now, everybody, this is for all the 10th grades, okay? Right at 8 p.m., I've got a class with all of you, wherein I'm going to deal with the important questions of dust of snow and fire and ice. Just make use of my code PSH10 and directly enter into the class. All right. The line two roads diverge in a wood. Ridhima, इसका ये मतलब होता है that there are two roads, okay, which are parting their ways into the forest. Okay, that in the forest, all right, there are two ways, all right, which are parting from each other. Okay, they are going in two different directions. All right, would basically represent your forest, the jungle. All right, Ridhima. Okay, now everyone, this is the news for everybody right there. I have an exclusive plus course for all the 10th grade students for the batch 2022-23. It's a complete course on English literature. On May 16, it's gonna be like it got started, and right at 6:30. I mean, from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. the classes are going to be, and it's on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So please be kind to your seniors. You can impart the information to them, or you can impart the information to your relatives, to your neighbors, to your friends as well. All right, all you need to do is use the code PSH10, because the code will give you all straightforward 10% discount. Okay, and you will be able to easily attend the classes, the plus course. Okay, we have got the courses for different, I mean, durations. You can opt any duration. Okay, all right, Prachi, not a problem, dear. Okay, that's great. That's great, Devanshi. That's great, dear. And we have got the Bugs Bounty, everybody. It's an opportunity for all the learners to report any inappropriate content in the video. So if you find that there is something which is not appropriate, you guys can report that. You can be the first one to report a particular issue to claim your prize as well. And you can report any inappropriate content using the form which is given in the description below. Now we have got the mastery batch, okay, for all the 90s, everybody. It's really an amazing batch. We got it started on May 11, okay. So we are like literally coming up with a lot of good things for all of you. Make sure that you guys are going ahead with it for your best, okay. So this is for English, everyone. Okay, I mean, this is basically going on in English, just the English language. Then we have Let's Solve NCRT all subjects. It got started on May 18. The mode of delivery here is English. It's a combo. All right, it's a combo of Hindi and English. So if you want to understand something in both the languages, you can join this very particular batch, and you can use the code PSH10 to avail straightforward 10% discount for your betterment. Then we have Let's Solve NCRT all subjects for English. The mode of delivery is English. All right, not for English, for all subjects actually. For class 10, then we got it started on May 18. So all the 10th you all can join by using the code PSH10. Okay. Hi, Divanshi. Just keep yourself a little updated here. You'll see the information right on the very channel Unacademy class 9 and 10. But as of now, you can definitely attend the session tomorrow at 11 a.m. in the morning, wherein I am going to conduct a quiz. Okay. A lot of questions would be there. A quiz related to the pronunciation and the spellings. Okay, and that is basically like the weekend session, that is, and that's for your good and betterment. Like if you guys want to really flourish in your language, you can join it. Then we have got the mastery batch already. Here in I got it started on May 18, and here in the mode of delivery is English. Okay, so please, I mean, not I, basically we got it started on May 18, so you can definitely be here in the batch. Coming to the Iconic and Plus subscription. In Iconic, we are offering you a lot of features. Personal guidance would be given, one-on-one guidance from the top exam experts. Then test analysis would be given, one-on-one guidance from the top exam experts. Study planner would be there, customized study plan with bi-weekly review. Study material will be there, specialized notes and practice tests. Experts guidelines, you all can study booster workshop by exam experts. In Plus, you'll have the live classes, weekly tests, structured courses, and unlimited access. So this is literally amazing, everybody. If you want to go ahead with Iconic, you are going to get the benefits of Plus as well. But in Plus, you are just going to get the benefits of Plus. So please think wisely before you are going to take a decision, because the decision you're going to take, on that decision depends upon your entire career, your future, like what we saw in the given form. Okay, so we have got different monthly plans. You all can go with any plan that suits you the best, be it 48 months, 42 months, 36 months, 24, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6 or 3. You can just make use of my code PSH10 and avail 10% discount. Guys, being your educator, I would really like to tell you all, try to go for a longer tenure. That's always and always beneficial. Okay, that is literally beneficial. Now for Iconic, you can go ahead with anything that suits you the best again. 48 months, 36 months, 24 months, 18 months, 15, 12, 9, 6 or 3. Okay, make use of the code PSH10. avail 10% discount. And guys, when you're gonna see the weightage of the benefits in comparison to the weightage of the amount, you will see the weightage of the features, the weightage of the benefits is more as compared to that of the amount. So think wisely, use your mind, discuss about this with your parents or with whomsoever you want to discuss this about, and go ahead with the best decision, because right now the session has begun. I don't want you guys to be burdened right at the end. Moreover, ninth is the absolutely correct standard when you start like studying the things from the core, because now you're heading towards your career, you're heading towards the higher grades. All right, so it's really, really important for everyone to get started with the very best that we are providing you all. Okay, now we have the community, everybody. You can never miss any update from your favorite educator. You can get the session notes and practice material right there. Share your feedback directly with educators via poll. So guys, this is all amazing. You all can be there. You can check out the link to my community, okay, in the description given below. I'll be sharing all the PDFs right there only. Hey Saurabh, hi dear. The next class is going to be tomorrow right at 5 p.m. wherein I'm going to conduct a mentor quiz for the same session. Okay, everybody. So thank you everyone for attending the session. I hope that you all loved it. Do not forget to hit the like button. Definitely you can post a comment as well. And if you really like love the session, and if you're new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe the channel. Definitely hit the bell button. So take care everybody. I'll catch you all soon.